You all really forgave him, huh? He's slowly going insane. Who let him back on YouTube? Would be the reaction that Minilad would get when trying to make a return to YouTube after being exposed by multiple underage girls just 2 years earlier. This event would instantly ruin Minilad's reputation and start a chain of events over the next 2 years that would really reveal how much of a monster he truly was. To understand how Minilad would gain the title of being one of the most manipulative and evil people to ever gain a fan base online, it's important to first know that there were several things alluding to something like this happening even years before the incident. One of the most obvious would happen when Minilad would start making videos with the Vanoss gaming crew. This crew was made up of some of the most popular and fastest growing gaming YouTubers at the time, and would provide Minilad ample opportunity to grow his channel and also build friendships with everyone in the crew. These videos were massively successful too. Several of them have over 50 million views just on the Vanoss channel alone. Sadly, it would turn out that over time Minilad and the Vanoss crew weren't getting along as well as the videos might suggest. Slowly, the uploads coming from Minilad and the rest of the crew would start to drastically slow down, and it would become clear that something was going on behind the scenes. Something that, when revealed, would be the first glimpse into Minilad's very sick mind. So what was it? Well, to this day, it's still a little unclear as to what really happened behind the scenes, but it's safe to say that Minilad tried to portray that he was somehow done wrong or was some kind of victim. The first sign of this would be when he was questioned during one of his live streams about why he doesn't play with Vanoss anymore.
The only thing I want to ask is how come you don't play with Vanoss Gaming?
Wow. Because I don't play Gmod anymore. That's all he does. Question done.
The second would be when he was asked a similar question in another live stream a few months later and would say some very interesting things.
For all this time, they're still playing Gmod? I mean, they kicked me out of all their chat, so I have no idea what the hell they're doing, so... They're still... That damn! Just to clear up some shit, I wasn't kicked. All they did was play Fortnite and Gmod and then talk shit about other YouTubers. My community's stronger than ever, I'm pulling more views than ever, and I'm personally a lot more happy as a human.
What he was really trying to do is play the victim and show his audience that despite being done wrong, he was still succeeding. The only problem with Minilad's entire story is that upon taking a closer look, it would become evident that something wasn't right. After being asked about the situation in a live stream, one of the members of Vanoss would come out and completely change the public's opinion.
Why not invite Mini? I'll tell you why. He doesn't play with us. He left. And then he decided on stream to badmouth myself and my friends. Well, mainly just my friends.
It became clear that Minilad had lied about being kicked from the group, and it was actually the exact opposite. He was the one that had left the group, and when he was questioned about it, he completely lied to all of his fans and made himself out to be a victim. Something that he would continue doing throughout his entire career. After leaving Vanoss, Minilad would slightly change and, for a lack of a better term, become more child-friendly with the intention of getting more views and appealing to a wider audience, which ended up working and would lead his channel to be more popular than ever. Sadly for Minilad, it seemed like the good came directly before the bad, and following what seemed to be some of his happiest times, he would slowly disappear.
It's been a minute. It's actually nearly been 2 months. For those who've been around for a while, like I said before, I struggle a lot with mental health issues. You know, it's not something to just kind of brush aside. It's something that you need to take seriously, otherwise it's gonna catch up with you. And that's exactly what happened. Sammy and I broke up. I'm not gonna get into too much. Are we still friends? Yeah. You know, it was you know, it was a clean breakup in the sense that we don't hate each other. It's not like we're blocking each other or talking shit or whatever.
Dealing with mental health struggles and also going through a breakup would be valid reasons for Minilad to take a break from YouTube, but sadly he was once again lying and portraying an image to his audience that couldn't be further from the truth. Sammy, Minilad's ex-girlfriend, would come out and claim that he was very toxic and manipulative during their relationship and provide mountains of shocking evidence to back up these claims. Once again, having to be someone who would completely change the public narrative of Minilad being the victim, which is something that he himself was pushing onto his audience. His fans would really begin to notice what was going on, and for Minilad, the facade was finally up. Despite trying to play the victim in every circumstance possible, the public would eventually find out the truth, and for Minilad, the truth about what he was doing behind the scenes was something that would cost him his entire life and his public image as he knew it. After Sammy exposed the truth about Minilad during their relationship, 2 other girls would immediately come out with similar stories. Haley and Ash, both of which were underage. These accusations would both vividly detail their encounters with Minilad and show evidence that he had talked to both of them sexually despite them being underage. Soon after these accusations came out, Minilad would confirm them and seemingly own up to his actions against the insurmountable amount of evidence piled up against him. Or at least that's what he wanted his fans to think. Behind the scenes, Minilad would send messages over Discord that would show that he really wasn't taking any of this too seriously, wrongfully assuming that his audience was too naive to understand what was going on and just chalking it up to internet drama. This would be another massive mistake because after taking a month-long break, he would upload another video yet again playing the victim, which for the first time in his career didn't work.
I sent them this. This isn't me. That's not right. It's something that I completely regret. I panicked. I was scared. I didn't know what to do, and I love my job so much that I didn't want it to go away.
Minilad would continue to try and come back onto YouTube as if nothing happened and just completely ignore the elephant in the room, and sadly, to a certain extent, due to YouTube removing the dislike button and him paying for positive comments, it actually seems to be working, and recently he's even uploaded a video essentially making light of the entire situation and treating it as if he was just another victim of cancel culture.
Now, I understand that getting in a situation like I managed to get myself in is a very rare thing, because whenever you get canceled, a lot of people just keep on keeping on, right? I didn't do that.
Despite trying to minimize any accusations made against him by just not addressing them, Minilad has still managed to become one of the most disliked and least respected people online, and at this point is only fueling the fire by uploading one-off videos pretending as if nothing happened.